Plug.
Yo. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. What's going on, yo? My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host. We do this every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, playing 805 hip-hop and R&B. We are the #1 hip-hop interactive radio station on the coast, and we're the only radio station committed to the coast.
Hell yeah!
And we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a whole lot to talk about tonight. But before we get into it, shout out to our sponsors, The Source. Please visit thesourceslo.com for all your cannabis needs. They deliver weed straight to your doorstep. If you're in San Luis Obispo County, Kern County, or Santa Barbara County, so tap in with them. And shout out to Favor, Phaver. Favor, it's the newest social media app moving on the App Store. Very, very dope. Shorty Doo-Wop is in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Hell yeah.
Favor is very, very dope. It's a free app. It's a lot easier to go viral over there. There's a whole new community that wants to see your content, and international community. So if you're a musician, if you are a shit poster, if you are a beauty makeup artist, Favor is the place you should be right now. That's the one that's going to be next, and they are rewarding people that join early with tokens. So go get those tokens, because I believe eventually those tokens will translate to money. So you download a free app, you upload content to it, and you can get free money. Like, come on, that's a no-brainer. Go get it. Favor, Phaver. And then if you can't watch the video and you want to hear an audio only experience of CTC Radio, then you can head over to Station Head. And I'm about to go live right now. I had to go live a little early today because I gotta go watch Madam Web. It starts at 7, and I usually am done by 7, and that's not gonna give me enough time to get to the movie theater. So, I had to make some sacrifices. So I'm ending the stream. I'm starting the stream early, and I'm ending it a little earlier tonight. But there will be no stream tomorrow. Don't forget that. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go live right now. I'm like doing a million things at once. So we should be live on Station Head as well. We should be live on Station Head as well now, so you can tap in. And if you want to call in or request anything, you can do so on Station Head. It's free. All you have to do is download Station Head. It's a free app, and follow CTC Radio, and you should be able to let us know what song you want to hear in the chat, and we got you. I don't know how much music we're gonna get into though, because I definitely want to give a thorough response to Food Community. I saw this take on Odyssey Visuals page about who is the top 5 and the 805 right now, and you'll be shocked. I think you'll be a little bit surprised. If you're new to the channel, you'll be a little bit surprised about my response, and if you're not new to the channel, you won't. But I definitely have a reply, because the whole thing, it just didn't sit well with me. So we're gonna reply to that. Definitely check out bonfire.xyz, our website. You can check out the latest episode of CTC Radio. If you missed yesterday's episode, it's up on there, and you can get yourself some hoodie, get dripped out. You can even win a free hoodie right now. We're giving one away. Just tap that banner that says win a free hoodie and follow the instructions, and you can enter to win one of our, I think we have like 30 different designs now. So you can win one of our very dopely designed hoodies. And if you don't care about winning one and you just say, oh, those are dope, I want to buy one, then go ahead, head over to bonfire.xyz/ConnectTheCoast, get yourself one. We have a challenge right now going until March 31st. We're trying to sell 5 hoodies live during the show between now and March 31st and get this green bar all all the way down to 0 over there. So right now it's full at 5. We want to get it down all the way to 0 by March 31st. So help us out with that. Tap the link in our bio. It's the best way to support the channel. If you want us to keep doing this for y'all, then your support is needed. So please get those hoodies. Ventura Tide Pod is in the chat. What's good, yo? Thank you for joining.
Let that coochie breathe.
Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Did you see they dropped that music video today? Drake dropped the Let That Coochie Breathe music video today. It's pretty funny, actually. I wish we could play it because it is pretty funny, man. I feel like he never misses with the music videos. I always like a good Drake music video. I'm going to be real. Ventura Tide Pod says, LOL, let that coochie breathe. Promise I am. Good, good. We need oxygenated coochies in this chat. Ventura Tide Pod says, I am going to buy a hoodie. Yo, I know we believe it, man, and you support it. You share our posts, you know what I'm saying? So you at least do that, and that means everything to us. So no rush for you to get a hoodie at all. You know, we feel the love from Ventura. We feel the support from Ventura. So it's all good. Get one whenever you can get one. The name Uno says, let that coochie breathe.
Let that coochie breathe.
Uno, download the app Station Head, bro. Download Station Head and tap in if you wanna hop on the chat and talk about this full community post, because I'm about to get right into it. We're not even gonna get into the music. I'm about to get right into this post because it needs to be gotten into. It needs to be gotten into. So and I want to take my time to respond to this because I think it's a bit of a nuance. It's not a nuanced conversation. It's just I want to be deliberate with my words. You know what I'm saying? So the homie Uno hit me up yesterday, and he was like, "Yo, did you see this post on Odyssey Visuals page?" And I was like, "Nah, I did not see it." And he was like, go check it out. It's something called Full Community. And I was like, what? I thought he was saying full, like Full, like full belly community. And I was like, what the fuck is Full Community? And then, so he sent me the link. I went over to it, and it's Full Community, FOO Community. And this is an audio visuals post with, it's a collaborative post with Young Chach. I don't know who that is. And the description reads, it's Topic Tuesday, and the 805 is on the Full Community's radar wave. Shout out to these 805 rappers that caught their attention: Sad Boy Loco, Trouble Kid, Cam De Guapo, Oxnard Pugs, and Young Chach. Full Community's most successful 805 rapper, Kilo. Y'all agree with this or not? Tag your top 5. And I didn't know who Full Community was. So before we even listen to this, we're actually going to look at who Full Community is, just to get like more context of where this is coming from. And so they got 82,000 followers. Oh, this is the backup channel. So they got 309,000 followers. It says it's just a community. Influencing the culture is the headline. We're definitely going to talk about that. And it says leading Latino blog in the U.S. Cool. So this is the leading Latino blog in the U.S. influencing the culture. Subtitle: leading Latino blog in the U.S. Cool. Everybody is now, so I think we're up to date now. I think you know who Full Community is. Odyssey Visuals, for those that don't know, is another blogger from Lompoc, California. And she posts underground hip hop. She says she's an underground hip hop journalist out of Lompoc, California. And she posted this. So let's get into it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and reload it. So Ventura Tide Pod said there's only 5 with the laughing emoji. Look, don't spoil it. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Where's the top 5 in the 805?
There's only 5.
I'll
put Sad Boy up there. I'll put Trouble Kid up there.
I'll put Cam the Guapo up there. I'll put Boy Boy up there.
Fucking wild, son.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Order in the
Nah,
court.
fucking
You better put Robs.
who?
Who?
805? Oh, that's Oxnard. Pugs.
Pugs. Put Pugs up there. Throw him up there and Chotch.
Chotch.
Respect it. I do think.
Or what about Kilo?
There's more than 5, but I mean like 5 top notch.
We're talking about right now-ish.
Well, he came back for a comeback.
That video didn't drop.
Who?
Kilo.
The video hasn't dropped.
Kilo?
Yeah.
So technically,
Order in the
comeback
court.
aborted.
Pugs was working his ass off in 2003. It's just,
Did you say 2003?
well, it was in a, or 2023, my bad. 2023, my bad. Error. You know?
Hold up, now that we're on the 805, would you say Kilo's the best rapper to ever come out the 805?
He might be the most
Successful.
Kilo?
Most successful rapper out the 805?
He's
might
the
be the
most
most
known.
He's the most successful.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
song
that
he
single's
pulled up in a
crazy.
fucking. I can't
Wow.
even say what he pulled up in, but it was a brand new, not normal foreign
Right?
fire. I'll give him credit for that at the very least.
So between Sad Boy and him, who you rocking with?
Sad Boy's definitely more of my friend. Who is the top 5?
Okay, so that's the full video. Uno says he's in here. All right, give me 1 second. I'll pull you in. Are you on the chat, Uno? Or you drop something in the chat so I can find you? And I think you need to request to come on air so I can bring you on air. That was the full thing. Ventura Tide Pod says, I gotta take my wife on a date. Have a great show. I wanted to see the Lord's take on that post. We'll watch the replay. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your wife. Go have fun, man. Treat that woman right. And yeah, I'll definitely leave your comments in the replay because I want to know what Ventura Tide Pod thinks about my take on this. And Ventura Tide Pod says Uno is in the top 5. Come on, man. 95 got to be in the top 5. You feel what I'm saying?
Let that coochie breathe.
Cool. So, where do I even start with this? Because there's levels to this shit. So, on the hold on 1 sec. Let me Uno, the link for Station Head, the link is in our Instagram bio. So you can just tap that link and it says Station Head and it should take you right to the channel. It should. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll try to find another link for you. So this is where I want to start with this. I want to start was to talk about hip hop culture on the coast. So I'm very excited that this is the first conversation that we're responding to that is very removed from Connect the Coast, but is still within the 805. Meaning I've had these conversations on air with people like Uno and people like Straight Lace No Chase and people like Ventura Tide Pod, but I've never had this conversation as a response to a community that I am not familiar with at all. I've never heard a full community. I've never heard of these two gentlemen on this podcast. And so this is what Connect the Coast was started for, just to kind of report on these things. And I want to be clear that this is not beef at all. It's not beef. And cool, I see you. It's not beef. And let me add this to I hear you, Uno. Let me add you to the stream. So it's not beef. It's not Connect the Coast don't like full community. It's not none of that. I want to start off by saying that. And I'm mainly talking to the guy who said there's only 5. And then he went on to say there's only 5. He said something like there's only 5 talented people or 5 like quality people or something. I don't know exactly what he said, but he was excuse me, he was insinuating that there was only 5 quality people. which is absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, where I want to start with this is, I think that you're not added to the chat yet, Uno, but I'll let you know when you are. Where I want to start with this is, and maybe hold on, let's see if we can double dip it. Give me 1 second, chat. Double dip it.
Check. Uno, say something?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I think the chat can hear you. Chat, can you hear Uno?
Put a bat in the chat if you can hear the God, nigga.
I see a key in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. All right. So, where I want to start is I don't like the optics of this interview. The optics of it are bad. And what I mean by that is you can't, first of all, have the tagline that you're for the culture. You're saying you're for the entire culture. You can't have that tag. And then when I look on the subtext or the subline, you're saying you're the biggest Latin blog, which is great. I'm all for individuals hyping up their own communities and connecting their own communities. I'm all for that. But what you can't do is then do all black shit. All I see on that page is non-black people doing black shit. It's specifically hip hop. It's all rappers, no black rappers. I'm positive if I scan through the post, there will be some of those rappers that
That went
proudly
to
say
all
the word nigga.
that went to all Mexican schools too, if they not Mexican, by the way.
What's up?
The people in the comments, I thought you were saying, you can scroll through the comments and not see any black people. I was gonna say if you see any black people, they went to all Mexican schools. So you know what I mean, they identify probably with more Mexicans than blacks.
Maybe. And I haven't even got to the comments yet. That's I haven't even got, I'm talking about just the feed. If you just look in the feed, all you see is non-black people doing black shit, which is also fine. You know, hip hop belongs to the world. I get that. But it's the only true African American export that the whole world eats off of. And so I'm positive if I scroll through this page and I look at these rappers, I will see non-black people saying the word nigga proudly. I'm sure there will be at least one, probably more. So in my mind, if y'all are cool with that, full community, if you promote that, if you promote them doing black shit, you can't have a top 5 without any black rappers in it. You can't. Like, that's number one. The
Or
guest.
Pacific, or sorry to cut you off,
Mhm.
or let them address it, like let them specifically say this list is for the Latin community in hip hop. Don't say the top five.
100%.
Don't say top five in the 805 and then only name Spanish people. Like that's fucking nuts to me.
That's 100%. That's where I was going. Like, you need to specify that this is the top 5 list for Latin rappers in the 805, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We wouldn't even be having. But because you didn't, and because the host didn't check the guests, here we are. Here we are. You feel what I'm saying? And if the shoe
The
fits, if I
big
say
bad
something
guy.
and it makes you mad and the shoe fits, put it on and walk around in it. But we finna talk about this.
The big bad guy to the 805. Here we are.
Here we are. Because that just, the fact that the Latin community is okay with saying nigga, but excluding niggas from the conversation is frustrating, to say the least. Because there's not a world where a black mariachi singer could come into mariachi and then, when asked who are the top 5 mariachi artists, not name no Latins, it would be an absolute uproar if that happened. If I put on a mariachi hat and started singing mariachi music, or just started making reggaeton, exclusively reggaeton, even though the root word of reggaeton is reggae, which is another conversation. But if I started making reggaeton exclusively, and then I took over the charts, and then they asked me, who are my top 5 inspirations for reggaeton? And I did not name one Latin, it would be an absolute uproar. Am I
Uproar.
wrong?
Uproar. Uproar. And let's say you speak in Spanish on every track too. It's going crazy.
Facts.
These niggas saying nigga. Why can't we say, well, if I'm drinking a Spanish joint and I don't speak Spanish, but I get a translator for the track, y'all gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all was mad
Facts.
at Justin Bieber for doing the same thing.
We seen what y'all did to Tiger. Y'all made him take the whole video down. So we know what's going down. So it's crazy to me
And that
that
was the Macarena. Shit, that was
facts.
just that was a global hit.
It's crazy to me that rap is the only genre where people not from this culture can come into it, say and do the most disrespectful shit, and exclude the people that created it, and just be completely okay with this shit. And we
Bro,
haven't even got to level 2 and 3. This is level 1. This is
bro, we
level 1 of this
chilling.
conversation.
We're chilling right now. We chilling.
Right. This is
Bro,
because we haven't even talked about the offensive, the really offensive part to the coast. I'm talking about, this is the offensive part to me as a black person, is that I'm tired of seeing people who do hip hop not credit or even recognize people who don't look like themselves because they can't see beyond that shit. And that brings me to my second point, which it was the most infuriating to me, is when he said, there's only 5. Because that insinuates to me that you don't even know what's going on in the 805, which also insinuates to me that you've never bothered to look deeper than any artist. You've never bothered to look at any artist who doesn't look like you, who doesn't sound like you, and who doesn't live outside of a 10-mile radius of you. Because even if you're talking about Latin rappers only, you didn't say King Trip, you didn't say Little Bones, you didn't say
shit, Cyrillis
Shorty
is
Doo Wop.
on.
Say that again.
Cyrillis is on.
Yeah, you didn't say Cyrillis. You didn't say Enzyme. If you know anything, you can't not say Shorty Doo Wop. Can't.
Shit,
So,
and that's a fact. And OG David James look Mexican. He need to be on that list too.
I mean, he got a whole Spanish song. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
ain't even
he's
got Heartless on the joint, and that nigga got 100,000 on TikTok.
that part.
And you talking about numbers?
That part. Like, King Trip just did 1 million streams on Spotify. Can't not talk about him. So your ignorance is showing in 3 different verticals. Your ignorance is showing that you're not looking outside of a 10-mile radius of where you're from. Your ignorance is showing that you're not looking outside of your race. And your ignorance is showing that you're not even looking to see what exists in the 805.
Shit,
But
even Cam the
beyond that,
Guapo. Shit. I can
what do you
think of
say?
more Mexican. Even Cam the Guapo. I can think of more Mexican artists than them niggas, and them niggas talking about only 5. Nigga, that's first of all. I've been chilling and quiet. I at the end of the day, one, I'm not gonna take no weight in anything that any of those niggas say. One, because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Two, it bothers me because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And that's the bigger problem to me outside of just the 805 in general. It's really world shit. Why the fuck does everybody think they can get a fucking camera and get a fucking mic and say whatever the fuck they want to say, and they don't do no homework on shit they want to talk about? Not shit. But
That's the third level.
I can name niggas outside. I can name niggas outside of my own race. Nigga, I'm not even from the 805. And I can name more artists of a Mexican race if you just want to do just top 5 Mexican artists. I don't even know who the fuck those niggas are. Philly had to tell me one of the niggas was Lean Like a Cholo. You told me that one of the other niggas was some nigga that's Cap. And I don't even know the other 3 niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So you naming niggas that's bullshit when there's niggas that's from the coast that's actually talented within the race. And if you want to say it's not about race, then nigga, where the fuck is Kyle and where the fuck is Anderson .Paak?
That part, and that's the part we have to talk about, and that to me, that's where you just hit something on the head that frustrates me so much is that I feel comfortable having this conversation because I can name and support, and I support by my actions so many Latin artists, my nigga. I support all of them except for the ones he named because I never heard of them before.
Bro,
But none of them know who or act like they know who we are, which is crazy because all that when this nigga's talking about success, he's saying this dude pulled up in something foreign he never seen before, and this dude has 100,000 views. Nigga, what do you want to talk about? I got songs with millions of views. I've had record deals. I don't even and it's not even to say that I need to be on the list. It's to say that your standard of success is super whack. It shows you don't know what you're talking about. And just like Uno said, the fact that you can't look outside of your race is crazy for a whole genre that
ain't yours.
is
That
yeah
ain't
is new
yours.
is like Latin rappers in this way is a pretty new thing. You feel what I'm saying? And like so for you to be acting like these artists are the main ones to watch is nuts. It's
Man,
just not. It's
I want to touch on
factually
what you
incorrect.
I want to touch on what you said. You said what hip hop is the only genre that people can come in and infiltrate pretty much and not give props to the race that started the genre. And I want to give data that backs that statement. Beyonce just dropped Texas
And we
Hold'em.
was finna talk, but go ahead, get it.
She just dropped Texas Hold'em. And
Order in
a
the
nigga
court.
on and somebody called into the radio station, one of the radio stations, a country radio station, to play that. And the radio station told them niggas, we don't play no Beyonce here. It's a country radio station only. And Texas Hold'em is a country ass song.
One of the most country songs I've ever heard.
But she can't get on because she black. And it's not country because a black girl singing it, which is fucking nuts.
And
it's
we
like,
saw what
bro,
they did to Little Nas X. That's a country song. They would not let it on the country radio station because they don't want outsiders in the genre that they stole.
it didn't
That's
become
another
a country song until Billy Ray Cyrus hopped on the remix.
facts. I could do you one better. We got the whole country mad at
Hold on, y'all. My bad. We might have got booted from the chat. Dang. I didn't sign in on this app, so me and you are still live, but like on the stream. Fuck. Let me see if we can redo this. I'm gonna play a music video and then I'm gonna come right back. Yeah, I'm gonna get off soon, so that'll be the last thing I do for sure, but I'll do it. The receipts. Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay. Is it on the 7 Records channel? Okay.
Politics get addressed, we stomping on niggas' necks. Can't get down with the homies on the set, you ain't from the set. On my mama, when I see him, I'ma bleed him, leave him dead. I get that nigga the blues and leave him leaking out red. I'm a real businessman, toast a nigga about my bread. Shotty knock off niggas' heads, but I be glad to hit your legs. You know I'm moving with it on me, so when you see me, don't be scared. The homie tripping off meds, he gon' blow you down for what you said. You know that nigga loose screws, he used to be in special ed. Tryna knock your brody off, that skinny nigga with them dreads. Ain't come to knuckle up with shit, came to fill him up with legs. Been throw they block back to back, them pussy niggas never there. On my soul, them niggas softies, they something like teddy bears.
Yo, check 1 2. You
Yeah.
hear me on it? Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, we back. So, yeah, Black National Anthem. NFL people are upset. Half the country is upset because the Black National Anthem was sung at the Super Bowl, and people have the nerve to say, "Why isn't there an Asian national anthem? Or why wasn't there a Mexican national anthem?" Sorry if I'm slurring y'all because I'm hearing two of my voices at the same time, so it's fucking me up. But the reason for that is we had to make our own national anthem because that's how much white people excluded black people from all conversations. We had to make our own national anthem because they couldn't have one without talking about slavery in it. So to me, it's so much more offensive when people come into our genre of music and then try to exclude us in the name of lifting up their culture. Because that's one thing I feel like is an excuse. You can lift up Latin culture and still acknowledge the pieces of other cultures that you're using to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can still give black people their props and still be the #1 Latin blog in the country. You don't have to leave us out of the conversation. And especially if you're doing black shit, and especially if you share any content from artists that say nigga, then you shouldn't have a choice. It should be nothing but it should be black faces all over that blog.
Bro, I don't want to harp on that too much, but my nigga, I want my lady, bro. We at the Super Bowl party, bro, and you know, she's Spanish, she Latin, you know, so we at her sister house and it's all Latins there. Nigga, why they don't want to talk to me, but then got the nerve to say nigga every 2 sentences? Y'all niggas can't look at me in the face, but then want to say nigga, but then when I look at you like you crazy, everybody looking at me like, oh, we probably shouldn't say this right now. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
yeah,
I don't want to harp on that shit too much, I don't want to
It's
harp on
not,
it too much,
to me, it's
but
not harping on, it's relevant. It's relevant to this conversation.
I seen some shit, bro. I seen some shit on TikTok, and it's the realest shit, bro. Why the fuck bro? Niggas are still programmed racist, and they don't even realize it. Why the fuck are we the only niggas that when we say something, niggas still question why? If I said, "Hey, bro, can you not say that N word?" The first thing out their mouth is gonna say, "Well, why y'all say it?" But if a nigga say the R word for slower people, or if they say the F word for people that are homosexual, niggas are just quick to stop saying those words. Then you can get canceled for that. But why the fuck are we the only race where while we get taken from everything, bro? Like, and we just be like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Like,
I mean,
it's fine.
it just shows the lack of respect for the culture. And I bring all this up because I feel like you can't have the greater you can't have the small conversation of you need to look outside of your 10-mile radius without addressing why he's only looking within his 10-mile radius in the 805. And the reason why is because he only wants to hear people that look like him. He only wants to hear people that sound like him. So we have to address that, or it's not going to change. And so that's why it's not harping on it. It's relevant because I, as a lover of the hip hop culture, listen to everybody who claims to do hip hop, and then I weed out the ones I don't like. I don't only say, "Oh, let me only listen to the black rappers."
Right.
Based on their behavior, that's what I should do, but that's not what I do. And so it really frustrates me when I see other people do that. And then it makes me more upset when I think Odyssey Visuals is black. I'm not sure. I think she's black, but if she is, it frustrates me even more when she shares that content and doesn't check that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she doesn't feel the way I feel, and that's fair if she doesn't. So maybe that's why she didn't check it. But like, I think you as a black person, if you are black, sharing this and not saying anything makes people think that it's okay. Like this kind of behavior is okay, and it's not.
Right. That's real. I just be tired of this bullshit for real. Like back to this list, because we're gonna harp on this list. I don't even know who the fuck they named in their top five. Put they and I ain't even gonna say me. Put they shit up. Put they top two songs. And this is where that question about that North South shit, whatever the hell Banks was trying to Bank was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It should happen. We should create a versus for shit like this. But niggas ain't going, but if you pay niggas, then niggas will pull up. So we'll talk about it. We just got to figure out a right structure to get shit right. But I can't name 5 songs from any of those niggas they named. Any of them. Any of them.
I
Not
can't
one.
name one.
Nigga,
And
I can't name a verse, bro.
the
Except
dude
for
they were
Lean
talking
Like a
about,
Cholo.
Kilo, I've never even heard of him. And for them to not have Kyle, for them to not have, I mean, maybe you don't like Kyle, fine, but you cannot leave Anderson .Paak off that. You can't. He is the biggest thing smoking from the coast. Like that, for you to overlook that
The
means
epitome of
you're not having a serious conversation.
why we do shit. The reason for most artists is doing shit outside of like self shit is accolades, and the highest accolade that you can get is the Grammys. And this nigga got 3 of them. So for the nigga that got 3 of them to not be on the goddamn top 5, whatever top anything list is absolutely absurd.
Facts. And the Grammys is all of our favorite artists and producers and engineers saying this person is the best. So that means the best of the best has said Anderson .Paak is the best. So you can't leave him off no list. You can't leave him off any list. It's just you're not having a sincere conversation if you do.
And you can't leave Kyle off the list if you got what's one of them niggas' names? Boo Boo the Fool? What's the nigga's name?
I don't even know. Hold on, let me
You
see
can
if I
put
could
man, I
go
don't know
back and
none of
look.
them niggas' names. The Captain Dragon nigga,
But my thing is, look, what I really don't want to do is make it about the people on the list because shout out to them. They doing their thing. I don't have a problem with the people on the list. I think that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't ask to be on the list. He put them on the list, and it's not about them. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's fair.
it's about people who don't know what the fuck they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, giving these asinine takes, and those takes being absorbed as fact by their listeners because these fools have 300,000 followers. But who knows? They could have 300,000 followers because they posted a video of a fucking monkey jacking off a camel. We don't know. So now then they have a video go viral of a monkey jacking off a camel, but now they're talking about rap and people are taking their word as fact because they have a bunch of numbers. And this is my problem with this era. Just like you said, you could set up a camera, you could set up a mic, you can get famous for being an OnlyFans person, which is nothing wrong with that. But then you could turn around and flip those numbers and make it look like you got those numbers from knowing everything about football when you know nothing about football. You know what I'm saying? And that's this situation right here. Like it looks like they posted a bunch of memes and got their community that way, and now they're talking about rap with their very limited knowledge of the landscape. And then people are going to go parrot this conversation like it has any merit, and it doesn't. Like if we look at the comments. Okay, so Oxnard Pug says, don't let this distract you from the fact that if you have a loved one that's been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. He's a fool. Mr. James K says, I'm not hip to Kilo. Who is that? Exact. Who the fuck? No disrespect, Kilo. I have never heard that name in my life. Mark 40 says,
man, man, look, I ain't as modest as you. Any nigga who pick up a motherfucking microphone and you ain't in part of my motherfucking circle, my motherfucking enemy or competition. That's the way I motherfucking see it. So, man, I don't know these niggas. Put they motherfucking tracks up. Pull my motherfucking tracks up and let's motherfucking go bar for bar, word for word, motherfucking band for band. What y'all niggas want to do? It don't matter to me. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know these niggas. And the niggas who's talking, them niggas can't even get no motherfucking Sony, no motherfucking Canon, no motherfucking nothing to do no motherfucking podcast to be talking shit. You gotta put in the work and the quality on top of doing the homework, on top of caring about your product, for me to even give you some motherfucking anything, nigga. I appreciate niggas talking about hip hop in the community. We need more niggas like that. So keep going. I don't want to discourage no nigga. But the fact is, if y'all niggas don't even care about y'all setup, why the fuck would I care about what you got to say out your mouth?
God damn, my nigga is shooting.
Nah, because y'all shooting at us. You shoot shit, I'll take it personal. You shooting at me. You shooting at my squad. You ain't saying, you said there's only 5 artists. Shit, nigga, that's like spitting on what me and my team doing, nigga. So I take it personal. You gonna watch your motherfucking mouth. You gonna talk about the motherfucking Kings, because that's what niggas is. You ain't gonna just disrespect niggas for niggas that don't know who the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
there's a chat full of niggas. Can't nobody tell me no, nigga. There's a chat full of niggas. I'll give a nigga a band to not look up a song from one of those niggas that ain't lean like a cholo. I'll give it to you right now.
Yo, that's a Uno bet. That's not a me bet. But I will say, look, man, ignorance is like the darkest sunglasses, bro. And motherfuckers wear them like they wear them like they Dior. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers got the ignorant shades on and be spewing nonsense out of their mouth without any kind of education. And this is what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like Contra Mantis says, who's down to battle to prove it? I like that energy. Mark 40 says, Pugs for sure, Cam, Trouble Kids, Slump Boys, Enzyme, and Cyril is popping for real right now. But biggest rapper out of the 805 is Pac. But I think they didn't want to mention anyone that's not Hispanic.
Then say that. Then say that.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who's on the list. I don't give a fuck if I'm not on the list. Everybody got their opinion on who the hottest niggas in. Everybody got a music taste. So I don't give a fuck what your music preference is, but nigga specify. And if you're not gonna specify, then say that. And if you are gonna say, then it's only about Latina niggas, then where the fuck is the hottest Latina niggas in the 805?
Right. And
so then they still get no motherfucking credit.
You gotta specify that.
We gotta stop letting these niggas just get shit off because these niggas getting shit off. Man, fuck that.
I mean, that's why we talking about it. That's why we talking about it. But you're right. But you're right. Like you gotta specify it, and even still, you need to know what you're talking about. Because even if you were to say, we just mean the top 5 Latin rappers. No, that list is the top 5 Latin rappers in Oxnard or wherever this podcast is, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the 805 is way bigger than that. And so this is just an uninformed opinion. And we don't need no more of those. We have too much of that. That's why the 805 is in the state that it's in now. Because everybody has no information and a high inclination to spit out their ridiculous opinions.
And that's how I feel about everybody that respectfully to everybody's music taste. Don't tell me who the hottest nigga is if you don't have no fucking numbers. That's all I'm saying. If you don't know what a nigga's making or dropping on first week or how much, because you don't even know how much money niggas is making on private links. I'm talking about myself per se. So let's not talk about hottest niggas or because niggas that ain't selling out no shows. I know who's popping. Like we know who we would like as talent. But when we say hottest niggas right now, honestly, nigga is destructive. Any nigga destructive does films with, the niggas is popping. So it ain't got shit to do with the nigga rapping. It's about the nigga who's it's about situations. Is you putting yourself in the right situation to get seen so niggas can say you hot. But that ain't equal hot. Them niggas ain't going to nigga, we about to have V's at goddamn Ventura Music Hall, and ain't none of y'all niggas, not even myself, is opening for this nigga. So what the fuck is we talking about hot?
Let that coochie breathe.
Let's chill out. Let's chill out on these words, nigga. Like, let's chill out on, like, when we say genius and goat and shit like that. Let's chill out on that shit. Let's just say, I like that nigga shit. He's talented. He's hard. He's doing his shit. Because Bake got, Hellfly just did 100K on his fucking reel, and nobody's talking about that shit. So stop talking about hot, because I love Cam the Guapo. He ain't got 100K on reels. I looked at the nigga shit today. So let's not say hot, because we don't know what hot is.
That's true, but I also
what we like. So if we don't go ahead, my bad. No, go ahead.
I also want to say, and I got to end with this pretty quick, so I'll let you finish after I say this, but we're going to end after that. But I do think that the numbers and the analytics are part of what's getting in the way and why these conversations come up. And we're way past the point where numbers are authentic and numbers represent anything but padded results, honestly, because Fly does have 100,000 on reel, which you just told me. I didn't know. I got to check that out. I didn't know that. But even still, I bet the phone ain't ringing. And that's not a shot at How Fly. that's just to show you that even if 100,000 people are looking at your shit, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, is the content good? Is the artist dope? In Howfly's case, to me, the answer is yes. But there's a bunch listed that, are they hot? Probably not. And to me, numbers obscure that fact. But I'll let you have closing remarks.
Yeah, to me, I just my biggest, I guess, grief or gripe with this whole shit is I just want people to, in whatever you're doing, bro, do your homework, go 100% and care about that shit, cause there's eyes on shit and people are passionate about this shit. Like people get up. I know niggas that get up and live and sweat and die by this shit. They put their whole paychecks. They work 10-hour shifts just to get the bread, just to do music videos, just to pay this absurd amount of money for 200, 300, 180 views. And then let's not talk about just putting your money up for niggas to hear your shit, putting it on DPSs, how expensive if you use DistroKid is or whatever you use, and them shit's taxing. So I just feel like if we gonna have opinions on niggas shit, that's one thing that I be bothering me. You niggas can't do this shit. That's my number one thing I be telling niggas that be having opinions on shit. When niggas be like, oh bro, I'm better than this nigga. I'm like, okay, well, can you do that? Could you do what he just did? You may be better. You may say that shit ass, but you can't do that. So let's not say something's ass and just appreciate something for what it is. And we ain't say you gotta like everything, but damn, nigga, we got so much opinions on shit, but we don't do no homework on shit. Ignorance is fucking living in this world, and it's strong as a motherfucker. And I be tired of seeing this ignorant shit on my page, bro.
Order
This
in the
shit be
court.
killing me. It be kicking my ass. It be killing me.
Yo, and we gonna end with that right there, man. I like this station head vibe, man. We're gonna have to have you back whenever you want, because this is a vibe.
Hey man, I can lock in. We can do a little cup shade, you know what I'm saying? But a little cup shade chat, man. I'm locked in. I can do one day a week. I'm locked in.
Let's go. I appreciate you tapping in, man. And if you're on Station Head, I'm signing off. I gotta go watch Madam Web. I'll have my fucking,
by the way,
review.
I heard that shit is the worst superhero movie of all time, by the way.
That's what I heard too. We about to go see that.
Let me know.
I will. We're gonna talk about it on Friday. Thanks, man.
Bet, I'm out.
Peace.
Yo, so that was a spirited conversation. That's Station Head. If you want to hop in the conversation too, you can. If you join on Station Head, anyone can hop in that conversation. It doesn't have to be just me and Uno. John Merck says, text me and let me know, Lord. I'm gonna let you know how the movie is. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I actually have a lot more to say about this conversation, so we might continue it on Friday. There is no show tomorrow. I will be out of town, but I will be back on Friday. Shout out to our sponsors, The Source. Please visit thesourceslo.com for all your cannabis needs. They deliver all over SLO and Kern counties. And shout out to Favor. Please download Favor. PHAVER. It's the dopest new social media app in the App Store. And we are going to end the show with a new video from Philly. If I could find it, give me 1 second. Yo, I swear to God, yo, YouTube is always doing some ill shit. Yeah. Plug. Can you, or did you drop the link in the remix? Okay, see it right here. All right, cool. We gonna get into this Phyllis Driller before we get out of here. It's called Remix. It's brand new world premiere. See. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Westside moving all day, bitch. We known for not playing fair. Told the homie the feds on us, but he sliding, he don't care. Last nigga wanna.
My bad. World premiere, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Make some noise for Philly. Jesus, yo, that was crazy. All right, here we go. Remix, world premiere. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.
Say you won't ever try to step on me. My message legibly written and shawty get off the pigeon and taught that bitch how to whip it. With your friend, I'ma hit it. I can shoot with extension and take your best friend to dinner. Yeah, and make a bitch bounce. No slipping and she was sliding at the grip on her. That ain't my bitch unless she got the blick on her. Let's make a flick, red light, it's a sight on her. I lay that pipe, hot water, she a hot mama. And she got bags on her, drop it like a ball shot. Hot sauce, I can put the drip all on her. No slipping and she was sliding at the grip on her. That ain't my. I want the whole thing, you still be fucking them lame niggas spending chump change. She think I'm fucking them lame bitches, it ain't no way. I can't get caught up with lame bitches, she want more cake. Level her up, I could remix, we do the whole thing. Yeah. I could remix, we do the whole thing. Yeah. I make the slow move, whipping the pot, I teach you the old move. Max shot it, playing that bitty like she was Pro 2. Low smooth, backing me down and she hit the whole two. Flow through, ghosting, only nigga you go through.